Hello there! Today I'm going to make a tri-shutter card, and I have started off with a piece of cardstock that measures 5.5 times 12 inches. I have then scored it at 2, 4, 8 and 10, and because this is quite a heavier cardstock, I have made the scores just a couple of times just to make those crisps really nice. I have then taken my paper cutter and put the cardstock lengthwise in it and measured it at 1.5 inches, and then I have cut it from the first to the last scored line like so, and then I have just shifted this over to the 4-inch mark and repeated the same thing, that is, cut from the first to the last. And now it's time to start folding this cardstock. I usually start off with folding it upwards, then just twist it around, upwards, twist it around, upwards, and twist it around, downwards. So now you have a piece of cardstock that looks like this. In order to make this center part go the other way, I just take these and make them go the other way. You see? So you should have some kind of a mountain valley thingy going on there with different angles. And then you just press your card together and make sure it is even and very nice. And then you can just try it. How does it work? If it doesn't look like this, perhaps you have done it the opposite way. And there's no panic really. All you need to do is just twist it around, and then you're with the same thing. So it's the same thing backwards and front and back. So now we're coming to the fun part, and that is to decide what kind of papers you want and such. I'm going to make a card with a full front cover this time, and this is a lovely stamp from the greeting farm with a couple of dinosaurs there. You could also, if you wanted to, just put a panel here and then cut out some kind of a shape, perhaps with spellbinders, and this is an oval scallop, and then just put a piece of a stamp there, and you could have a card looking like this also. I mean, it's either or, but this time I'm going to make a card with a full front cover. One thing you should remember is to make the cover complete, because if you are going to decorate it on the inside here, then it's going to show if you're going to make this one just a little bit smaller. So in order to cut this one, you need a piece of cardstock or something that measures 5.5 times 4 inches. And when it comes to the other part, I mean, you see there's a lot of panels going on here. So I have started off by making 4 small pieces for these, and they measure, and listen to me carefully now, 1 inch and 13/16 times 1 inch and 5 or 6/16. So they're quite tricky, those numbers, but try to make 4 of them anyway. And then you can cut out your centerpiece here, and that one measures, where is it now? That one measures 3 and 13/16 and times 2 5/16. For this long panel over here, you're going to make, I think that this one could be 5.5 times 2 inches. And then when it comes to these that go up here, you need 2 of them, and they measure 3 and 13/16 times 1 and 5 or 6/16. And then there are these things left, and they measure 1 and 13/16 times 2 and 5/16. So then you're all set to start gluing things together. And I'm making this card really simple. If you want to, you can also map these. I mean, if you just want some lovely decorated papers, you could go for some cardstock and just make the third piece of paper just a little bit smaller. I'm going to leave the counting out for you because I'm not that good at the inches. So just glue these down. I mean, I'm making a quite simple card today just to show you how you can make it. Of course, you can make it as beautiful as you like. Beata from Split Close Stampers makes the most beautiful cards, I think. So she's got a lovely card out there as well. So you can just check her out. Find her trifold card, and or you could just look for Split Close Stampers, I suppose. So this is it. I'm going to glue the other parts down as well, just to give an impression of it. And I thought actually that I would put something like this in the middle, just to say congratulations or something. And then I'm going to decorate the front cover as well with some lovely big roses and glitter them just to make them pop a little bit more. I must say that I do love these stamps from the greeting farm. I mean, they make card making so easy and fun. People might be a little bit intimidated by all these pieces of paper, but as long as you're used to cutting them with a paper cutter, I mean, it's not a big deal really. And that's the final one. And then you need to pay attention, because in order to make this flip thingy work, and if you're going to make a full piece cover, you shouldn't put glue on all of the back side. You should just put it on this part, so the half part. So just remember which one is the correct side, and just glue, put glue. And then make sure you get it all even and pretty, like so. And now we are ready to start folding this card. And this is what it looks like upwards. And if you have this card on your table, you can actually look at it from two different sides. From this side you see all those dotted pieces of paper, and if you have it like so, you have these striped pieces of paper, so it could be looking nice. And then I'm going to finish off with these lovely roses. I mean, have you seen these beautiful big roses? I have become absolutely, I've fallen in love with them actually. And then I'm just using some glue dots just to make them stick there. Hopefully it'll last at least until I have my tutorial. And just because they are so big, I'm putting 2. And I'm starting off with the middle one because I'm going to put just 2 more. And I'm going to finish this off by glittering. And I'll just show you how I do this. I mean, it gives a nice detail to these flowers, and then they sparkle so lovely. I just put a little bit glitter here. This is Stickles glitter. It's so handy. Works real nicely. And I'm just going to let this dry, and hopefully I'm going to make a beautiful card of this. So this is it. This is my try-shutter card, and this is why I want to glitter the black flowers last, because they tend to stick everywhere because I'm so clumsy. Anyway, I thought I hope you enjoyed this card. Quite funny looking, isn't it? And it can stand on its own, so I think that's just very smart and clever. And I hope you all the best until the next time. Bye bye.